There can be no denying that godlessness has increased in the world in recent years. If you don't believe in God, then you might like to look at crime statistics and addiction rates and so on. What a Christian might call sin, but another person might call social problems, is rising dramatically. Unfortunately, there's always been homelessness, for example, but now it's reached epidemic proportions, with squalid homeless camps in many cities and addicts shooting up and dying in broad daylight. So we might wonder why. Long ago, Jesus said, "If you love me, keep my commandments." And when he said that, to some degree, most people did. At least they cared, or they pretended to care. Society stopped caring about God's law long ago, and in the last generation or two, absolutely stopped pretending to care. This is a self-absorbed world. Temptation is flooding our communities, and there's very little sense of inherent right and wrong. Instead, you believe your truth. What's painfully obvious is that has been a disaster for the world, a disaster. Now, I don't propose that legislation be implemented to bring people back to God. Whenever that's been tried, it's been calamitous. And there's no way the world is somehow going to find its collective soul. But that's where change can happen. Joshua challenged Israel one day when he said, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." That's Joshua 24:15. You can't change the whole world, but you can change your world, and your influence will impact others. The atheism experiment has failed. Living without God has not been good for the world. Do what's good for you, what's really good for you, and live your life in connection with the Creator. When you do that, you're happier and holy. I'm John Bradshaw for It Is Written.